so you can play. MiniWarGaming's Reign of Chaos!
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com, here with...
Oh, Steve, hi.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Reign of Chaos series. This is the model discussion / review / Tactica videos that we're going to be doing. It's going to be unedited. Just going to be Steve and I discussing tactics and do a review on certain models. Today it's the Lord of Skulls. And we're doing this because, well, here he is right here. Got it in from Awakened Realms. They painted him up. It is beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I want to field him in games. And I can because he is he's a Lord of War. And I can bring him in a regular game of 40K. And that's just insane. He's 888 points, which is also insane.
That's the first thing I actually noticed. Why 888? Like,
well,
that's the Lord of Number. Is that his number?
It's Khorn's number.
Okay.
Yeah. Khorn's number is 8, and so 888. Yeah. In fact, all the big apocalyptic models or apocalypse models that are themed like that, they are their patron god numbers. Like the Slanesh one is 666, I believe, and Nurgle is 777 for the Nurgle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense now. I looked at it, I was like, why 8? That's weird, but now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Lord of Skulls. Man, he's a beefy unit. Just looking at him right here in the Apocalypse game. And I haven't actually seen him before. I've never fought against him, and I've never used him yet. So, by the time this video goes out, there's a chance I would have used him already. In fact, there's a good chance. So, I'm discussing this before I've made a bat rep with him. So, just to let you know. But Lord of Skulls, he's, let's see, front armor, side armor 13, rear armor 11. Okay, that right there makes him good. Weapon skill 4, blitz skill 3. Okay, that's pretty typical of Chaos.
Because of the demon rule, yeah.
Yeah, because he's got, demonic possession, that's why.
Yeah.
Initiative 3, that's atypical.
Yeah.
But whatever, 4 attacks and 9 hull points. I would expect that he would have more.
I would think so too. More hull points. But I mean, it's not so bad that you wouldn't bring him. I think 12 would have been nice.
However, he does have It Will Not Die, so that kind of helps.
Gotta remember to roll it though.
So he has It Will Not Die when I remember that he has it. So he's got the Demon special rule, so that's a 5-up involved save, and he causes fear, but he probably would anyway on his own. He's got the Demon Forge rule, and for those of us who are not aware what that is, basically once per game, he could declare that he's using his Demon Forge, and he can re-roll his failed 2 wound rolls or failed armor penetration rolls. He can do that. He's got to roll a die after, and if he rolls a 1, he loses a whole point.
Which is not terrible for this model, though.
Yeah, because he's got so many, and he's got It Will Not Die. And then he has Rage as well, so that's in case he gets into close combat and helps his attacks out. Now let's take a look at some of the stuff he's got. War Gear. Gorestorm Cannon. What is that? That's a Hellstorm template, which is awesome because it's that massive template.
AP3, and in 7th edition, like the Hellstorm is where it's at.
Yeah. Strength 8 AP3, ignoring cover, and it's massive. Yeah. So right there, that's like a battle cannon that is a for sure, like, don't get in front of me because I'll Hellstorm you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. You have to get behind this thing, and he's massive.
Yeah. Let's see. Hades Gatling Cannon. That is 48 inch range. Strength 8 AP3 again. Heavy 12 pinning. Okay.
It's all right.
Okay.
I mean,
it's a weapon.
Exactly, it's a weapon.
But it's strength 8 AP3. You got to remember, right? It's still good.
You can hurt a unit with it.
Yeah, no, you're gonna.
I mean, you can hurt a vehicle with it for sure.
Heavy 12, so you're on average hitting with 6.
Right.
And then you're wounding like 5-ish, right? Yeah, it's really not bad. AP3. So there you go. A bunch of Marines dead.
Right.
Right.
But I mean, you want them to do a little bit more work than that per turn.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If there's like a group in front of you, how big is the Hellstorm? Is that like 18 inches?
Is
it 12 inches or 18 inches?
It's definitely, it's got to be 18.
Or maybe in between or something?
It's about that.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's about 18, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm right. You'll see in a moment.
So, you know what? It might be
This is 12. It's 18 inches.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, look here.
It's in between 16 and 18 inches.
Maybe 16. Anyway, it's massive.
It's massive.
Yeah, it's really large, and you can bring him in a regular game. That's scary,
Right.
right?
But I mean, yeah, he's eating a huge chunk of your army.
Yeah, but what, 2,000 point game, like, right?
Oh yeah, why not?
Heck,
You're gonna say it?
if you bring him,
Yeah.
and you like bring allied other Imperial Knights, yeah, you're like, come the apocalypse.
The knights can fight a lot of back cover fire where this thing just charges forward and decimates the lines.
That'd be a hard thing to crack. I think you would have to bring similar type of stuff against it, right?
What you do? I would think is go battle forged and avoid them as best you
Do you
can.
mean Unbound?
No, battle forged.
Or, okay, so you do mean Battle. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like avoid them and like
Avoid them as best you can.
if it's an objective game, then
hold
you're
the
good.
objectives, yeah. Now, if you're playing kill points or anything else or just whatever, yeah, you gotta go play with them. But
See, I think that's my default is doing kill points.
Yeah,
and so I
that
think
is.
I gotta make a kill point list. That's my default. So, but the newer default is the Maelstrom of War.
he's not on his own at this point level. He's not gonna do well in Maelstrom of War. Anything else, yeah, that's gonna be pretty good.
He needs support for sure. Maelstrom of War, he'll.
The problem is there's not that much room for support in the average 1,500 to 2,000 point game. There is room.
to bring a million cultists.
Yes, you do that.
Okay,
Every
here's the
cultist you
list.
have.
Let me think. Okay, tell me what you think of this list. Okay, Lord of Skulls.
Yep.
Okay, it's not themed at all. Okay, Lord of Skulls,
Yep.
Typhus with zombies,
Okay, you won. I give up.
but they're slow, so they can't get every single objective.
Well, you can sit on your back 3 objectives.
Yes, but like those other ones where like I got to get on your side within 12 inch of your deployment, that like forget that.
You march him up to 1 objective, and your opponent gets 2.
Okay, yeah, right in the middle, right?
So it comes down to who draws better cards. I want to play that too now.
Yeah, really, you want to try?
Let's try that one too.
that'd be
Write
fun.
it down.
Okay, let's take a look at his other stuff here. He's got Great Cleaver of Khorn. That sounds like a close combat. Let's see, Great Cleaver. Yeah, that's close combat.
Yeah, it's the
it's a
D
strength D
weapon. Yeah.
AP1. So don't get into close combat with this guy because it's a strength D AP1. So
5 attacks on the charge, or 6 attacks on the charge. Actually,
he's got rage. Yeah. But here's the other thing. He's got this ability called Fueled by Rage. And it says
Insane.
for every hull point the Khorn Lord of Skulls has lost, it gains an additional attack, even if that hull point is later regained. So you just keep a note on your roster and note that its attack's characteristic cannot exceed 10. That's
Right,
cool.
Like,
so
you
please shoot
want to
him.
try to take him down, but I mean, as he's getting lower in hull points, he's getting scarier.
Yeah.
And as he's getting lower in hull points and getting scarier, he's also getting closer to your lines.
That's right.
So
So that's good. Now the other thing is Tracked Behemoth. This is Lord of Skulls may tank, shock, or ram using the Thunder Blitz table, the same manner as a super heavy vehicle, but may not stomp.
I would rather have Stomp.
Stomp
But-
is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, as he sits right just like that, I mean, he's still good. He's still good.
Yeah, definitely. He is definitely still good. Let's take a look at his options here. He says, may replace his Gore Storm cannon with one of the following. Ichor Cannon for 10 points, which is strength 7 AP2. It's a large blast.
I wouldn't use it.
Let's see, hold on 1 second. It's, his Gore Storm is strength 8 AP3 and it's Hellstorm. Okay, so you're just sacrificing your template for range is basically what you're doing there. And but it's a large blast AP2, so that's not bad.
I'd rather have Hellstorm.
It depends on what you're fighting. But you can't, that's list tailoring, never mind.
No, I don't think. Can you think of a reason to take that instead of this? I mean, if you're playing just Terminators,
Right.
but how often are you playing just Terminators? That's a very rare list to play.
Right. Yeah.
So
it's going to be rare when
I mean, you're
gonna bring it.
almost always going to want this Hellstorm right here.
Okay, and his other one is his Demon Gore Cannon. That's 65 points, but what does that give you?
It's a Strength 9 AP3 Hellstorm.
Demon Gore, yeah, Strength 9 AP3. But it gets hot.
It does get hot, but it has instant death.
But Strength 9, typically you're going to be instant death anyway. Like it's,
Not necessarily. Here's what I'm thinking. If you were playing an actual this is upgrades for Apocalypse.
Yeah.
You're playing a squadron or a formation of monstrous creatures.
True.
Like you're instant killing them all.
No, that's
In Apocalypse, you want to
okay.
upgrade that.
You know what? That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because there are some crazy Apocalypse formations and stuff that, or like the Tyranid one where a bunch of the Carnifex Brood or whatever, 5 to 9 Carnifex, all underneath this template, instant killed.
Yeah.
There are plenty of options or plenty of reasons to use that in Apocalypse. Not in a regular game, though.
You know, he has another option here where it says he can replace his Hades Gatling cannon
With the Skull Hurler.
with a Skull Hurler.
That one I like.
Yeah, that's 60 inches, so you get more inches. It's strength, 9 AP3. Apocalyptic Blast, which is that much better, which is strength 10, right? The strength 10 blast?
No, you still go by strength tier. Strength 9.
No, I'm sorry.
The range.
The size of the blast.
Yes, it's the middle
It's the
ring.
10, right?
So it's a 10-inch ring.
And
Yeah.
Apocalyptic is the one where have multiple rings?
Right.
Okay. Are you sure?
No, you're thinking of Apocalyptic Mega Blast is the 3 rings. Apocalyptic Blast
It's just a 10-inch blast.
Just a 10-inch blast
Yeah.
is the second ring.
Is the second ring.
You can use the same template as the Apocalyptic Mega Blast, but the second ring would be this template. So there's 3 rings.
Oh, I see what you're saying,
Yeah.
yeah. But on its own, it's a 10.
It's a 10-inch ring.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So that's why I would upgrade to that over the, whatever it's called, the Gorestorm Cannon.
And it has a NAW special rule
Or the
as well.
Gatling Cannon, I'm sorry.
So the NAW special rule means that you have to, your opponent re-rolls their successful saving throws against it.
Now, if you're fighting against armor, you want to stick with your Hades Gatling Cannon. But if you're fighting anything else, you upgrade to the Skull Hurler for 60 points. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. So that's let's see, it's Apocalyptic Blast. But you know, that's, and then you gain, see now you're a double threat because you have more range.
Right,
It's almost as if you should always do that.
Because you're scary up front, you're great in combat, you get better in combat as you take more damage, and you can't just ignore him because he has a 60-inch range of a large blast AP3 weapon. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a no-brainer.
that's terrifyingly scary.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about bringing him with Bellicor.
You bring him with Bellicor, you just shake hands at the beginning of the game and go play the next one.
For those of you who didn't see the video before, we're talking about Bellicor. Bellicor knows all this. He knows all of the discipline of divination, which
Telepathy.
means... No, it's divination.
Telepathy.
Is it telepathy?
Yeah.
We just bet it?
Yep.
Really?
You dress bet it.
I would not. I won't dress bet it. Is it telepathy?
It's telepathy.
Why do I think divination?
Divination has prescience as its primary, as its
Has what?
prescience. You guys all pronounce it
Oh.
wrong. It's pronounced prescience. I'm sorry. That was a rude thing to say.
Oh, you mean like conscience, prescience?
You guys call it prescience?
Well, that's how I imitate other people saying it
Yeah.
wrong. That's how I do it.
Yes.
I like to imitate people saying it wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that then.
You like it when people... Yeah. You're not believing a word I'm saying, are you? Okay. Prescience, which actually makes sense. Because conscience, you don't say conscience.
Exactly. It's prescience.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry.
So it's telepathy.
It's telepathy. It is telepathy. I'll dress bet this. Shake my hand.
That was a left handshake. Doesn't count. Anyway, he's got invisibility, which I wanted to say originally. He's got invisibility. It's a for sure thing that he knows. So he can give that to the Lord of Skulls.
You almost don't want to give him invisibility for the first turn or two so you can take some damage. And
So
get
you
some
can
more
lose the whole
attacks.
points, gets more attack. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
and then when he gets through your lines, give him invisibility there. Can only be hit on 6s. You're not taking that thing down.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah, so you don't want to get in combat with him. You want to get your melt in behind him. He just turns around and hellstorms them. Like it'll be a fun game to play.
Would it?
Oh,
Would it be fun for you?
Absolutely.
Do you think you can take him out?
I don't know, but I like to try it. Well, here, if I'm playing Eldar, yes.
You think so? You
Yeah.
think you can take him
Okay,
out?
here's why. And I'll tell you because
You're list tailoring though. That's the thing, right?
no, and I wouldn't have to. One, my wave serpents ignore cover with their shield dispersion, so Bellicor's going to go down. As a 16
You need line of
range-
sight.
Well, yeah, but everything needs line of sight.
Well, he just hides behind the Lord of Skulls, and he's all good.
But their wave serpents, they're so fast. So
He's got to be close enough to see Bellicor?
it has a 60-inch range. I need to see Bellicor, and I throw my D6 plus 1, strength 7, cover ignoring shots into Bellicor.
But he needs line of sight.
Of course, yeah.
Okay. Because that's the one good thing about Bellicor being so small.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Because he can hide on the other side of him.
Yep.
And you need to get closer, which means my Lord of Skulls can
so
assault
yeah,
you.
it's not likely that the Eldar wave serpents are going to shoot him down turn 1, maybe not even turn 2, but they're going to get him. If anybody's going to get Bellicor, Eldar armies are going to get him. And then they have so much strength 6 shots that shooting into his rear armor, which is only 11, they're like Eldar have the ability to get there and do it.
Eldar have trickery, though.
They do.
So
They do.
But okay.
Now, the average, non-cheese army.
You have to cheese against the Lord of Skulls, though.
But the thing is, Eldar they're just made of cheese. It's all cheddar everywhere.
They really are.
So Eldar could do this. I think it'd be fun to watch. I think Eldar could take this down.
Really?
I think a Marine army or the Necrons, even with Gauss. Okay, Gauss might be able to help a little bit, but Necrons are going to have trouble with it.
Now that
Tyranids
word,
are going to have trouble with it.
That word you say wrong.
Gauss?
Yeah, it's Goss.
No, it's Gauss. Dress bet?
Dress bet? Why do you like to dress bet everything?
Because I'm right.
It's Goss.
It's Gauss.
Okay. I just want to think of a word that starts with AU.
I know.
Yeah.
I agree. Here's the thing. I thought the exact same thing
But?
for a long time.
But?
You found out it actually is Gauss.
Why? Where'd you
I
find
can't
out?
remember why.
You can't just say I found out.
I know. I know.
Anything. What's the source?
It was a long time ago. I probably typed in one of those, pronounce my word websites.
And it was originated in Britain?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because
But
they say words
I
different.
called it gauze forever. And I think most of us did. Everybody called it gauze forever. That's what I thought it was. When they first came out, gauze. I found out later on it was Gauss.
But from where?
I'll dress bet it.
You dress bet that you found out that it's pronounced differently somewhere? Of course
no,
you're going to win.
No. I dress bet that it is pronounced Gauss. I think. So now I'm even checking. No, I'm not going to second guess
killing the doubt.
See, he's doing this to me. Where this is how we never have a dress bet because everybody just doubts themselves. I'm fairly confident it's Gauss. What were we talking about?
I have no idea now. You're talking about armies I can take out that Lord of Skulls.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but...
Eldar army can take him out. Not easily, but have
here's the thing.
chance.
There's a difference between taking him out and winning the battle.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Because you can easily win against him if you're playing the tactical objectives. Because he is limited in what he can do. Right? Just kill the rest of my army, which is going to be minuscule in comparison to him.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's enough kill points, 880 points, whatever, right?
That's a lot of points.
You gotta take him out, and I don't think many armies can do it easily. Everybody can, but just not easily.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like a bunch of Terminators with
Chain fist.
Chain fist. There you go.
Absolutely. No, if they don't, when they die, that's another way they can do it again. You're going to spend a great deal of points. You probably spend more points in Terminators taking him out than you get back out of them. Now, you might get lucky and roll a bunch of really great rolls, and one squad of 5 does it.
Here's the question. Do you think he could kill 888 points?
Oh, for sure.
He could, right?
Oh, for sure, sure. Yeah, he's definitely worth his points.
Because he can kill half an army.
Absolutely.
Yeah. In fact, he could probably kill an army.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely a great model. I mean, in the Escalation book, probably the second best thing that came out.
What's the first best?
Oh, the C-10, the Catan.
Oh, man.
The Transcendent Catan.
That made my day. That right there. Okay. Well, I think this is good for the discussion on this guy. He's pretty straightforward. He's just amazingly awesome. It's just a matter of knowing what he is, right?
A big, scary brute.
That's another thing. People fighting against him, they don't know his stats.
Right.
They're afraid of him.
You don't see it on the table every day.
And people that do know his stats are even more afraid of him.
That's the thing. I don't want to do wounds to him unless I do a whole bunch of wounds to him.
I know, right? That's awesome. When is it good? What model do you have that's good that gets better when he loses stuff?
Nothing. Not a thing.
Yeah. No, see, that's what I love. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please leave your comments. Like this video if you like this type of video, the discussion of the models and the review and the tactics.
Like it.
And let us know what you think. If you fielded him in your Chaos armies, or if you fought against him, what has worked well against him and what he's able to kill easily. Anything. Leave any of your comments, please. And if you like the comments that are being read, thumb them up, because we look at them and we reference them and we get ideas for future videos, and it's all good sauce. Also, if you're a Vault member, please do click on the link below to watch the next Tactica review discussion video. And once again, I'm not sure what that's going to be yet, but you will see a video clip with text, so you're going to see what it is right now, right there in the corner.